Provincial authorities are worried about the growing number of daily new COVID-19 cases. Lately, it has been higher than 2,000 daily, surpassing Gauteng. However, according to the Department of Health, the province is not yet in the third wave. The recent unrest in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng is believed to have contributed to this situation. Government says many still don't follow COVID-19 regulations.
The issue of clusters and super spreader events are some things that would affect our infections as a province. As you would know, in the past 2 weeks or so, we had the unrest that we had in the province, and we really were not able to determine the extent that those unrests had affected our people. But outside of the unrest, we have not had any other super spreader event. We probably think those engagements, those coming together of people at that point might be the reason why our infection numbers are going up right now. But again, it's an assumption because we don't have something scientific that actually speaks to that.
More than 1.6 million people have been vaccinated in the province. Authorities say some people are now reluctant to get vaccinated after the death of almost 30 people who had been inoculated.
We believe that the investigations that are happening in relation to the 28 cases that are being investigated by SAPRA in relation to, the cases that are meant or are assumed to have passed on, people who have passed on because of vaccines, and that is the allegation. So SAPRA is investigating those. We think that issue, when it got out to the community, it did a little bit affect some of our community members, and as a result, some of them are very much reluctant to come and vaccinate.
But the experts in research and innovation have a different view.
What we are seeing is a question of whether we are going to peak anytime soon or not. And that depends really on the extent of social mixing. When we look at the numbers on a day-to-day basis, they keep fluctuating. So they are not necessarily assuring us that we have peaked.
The average number of new cases per day in the past 7 days have increased from 717 to 2,230. Londe Khateb, SABC News, Peter Maritzburg.